everybody. We are back with Senator Cory Booker. Senator, let's talk about something maybe a little bit hopeful in all of this. One of the moments that I thought was best for Vice President Biden tonight is when he looked in the camera and basically said, don't listen to the hopeless messages you get from this man. You get to vote. Your vote will be counted. You decide whether you get another 4 years of chaos and lies from this man, not him.
Yes.
Isn't that what we have to take from this?
We do. I mean, that's the exciting thing about this great American experiment is we really broke with the course of human events and created this profound nation where the people get a say. And this is one of those elections where we all have to realize the only thing necessary for evil to be triumphant is for good people to do nothing. And so you've got to ask yourself, what are you going to do right now? King said it. King's harshest words, read the letters from Birmingham jail, were not to the white supremacists, the KKK. He said, I'm writing to the moderates who are doing nothing. It's not the vitriolic words and violent actions of bad people, it's the silence and inaction of good people. And so this is the moment that if you haven't decided that you're going to vote, if you haven't made a plan, as Michelle Obama said, ready to wait in long lines or pack 2 lunches, this is the moment where you get to determine the destiny of this nation, not Donald Trump, no matter what he says, no matter how much he tries to jangle threats and menaces. This is our decision to make collectively as a country. It's not a referendum on him. It's a referendum on us, on who we are and what we're going to do.
And if you don't know how to vote, go to betterknowaballot.com. We have how to vote by mail. We have how to vote early and on the day of for every state. Go check it out. Now, let's talk about a subject that came up tonight a couple times, actually, and it is about the nomination of Amy Coney Barrett to replace the seat of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. You're on the Judiciary Committee. How do you imagine the next couple of weeks are going to go? Do you know at this point when the hearings start? Forgive me for not knowing that.
Yeah, mid-October, Lindsey Graham, who said explicitly months ago that if a vacancy comes open, we will not try to fill it. Use my words against me. Now he is breaking his word. And
and I'm from South Carolina, and there's one thing they care about down there. It is honor, and that is a dishonorable thing to have done.
I am actually stunned. The video is very clear. He said this after the Kavanaugh hearing.
That's very sweet that you're stunned by Lindsey Graham lying. That's very nice of you.
I call it naivete, but to me, I still have to be a prisoner of hope when it comes to people who look you in the eye and say what they're going to do. For this to be such a sudden flip is just disappointing when people have already started to vote in America. And when this Supreme Court justice, they're rushing them on the court to get there before the oral arguments on the Affordable Care Act. Donald Trump says, I'm going to tear down the Affordable Care Act and all the protections for people with pre-existing conditions, all the protections for people that might have exceeded lifetime caps. Remember those before the Affordable Care Act, so that we can tear down your health care.
But also so he can have 9 justices on there, and he wants people he's appointed in case he can drive this election all the way to the courts. That's another chilling moment.
Yeah, he wants to take it out of the hands of the people, and ballots that may have been mailed in before the election day but may arrive afterwards. He wants to try to call that illegitimate and drive it to the Supreme Court and let his picks decide his fate. And that makes me call into question what kind of conversations. He already asked Comey. We know he went to somebody and said, hey, are you going to be loyal? He had loyalty tests for his for other members that he's been able to appoint. The question is what's going on with this Supreme Court nomination? And that's why I believe she should recuse herself. She should say right now to the American people, I'm not going to politicize or delegitimize the highest court in the land. If they're not going to wait, like the majority of the public wants them to wait until after this election, let the next president decide, then at least I'm going to try to give some level of integrity to the courts and say, I will recuse myself from any matters revolving around this election.
So far, we know that Schumer, Hirono, and Blumenthal, Democratic senators, plan to boycott meetings with Amy Coney Barrett. Are you going to meet with her?
I'm definitely arranging to have a conversation with her before the hearings start. I want to have a very direct and honest conversation with her about my belief that she for the sake of our republic and the integrity of the court, she should recuse herself. Look, Ruth Bader Ginsburg didn't know the outcome of this election, but her last public statement was to request for them to wait. And I think she did that not because she had some insight that who would win, but because she just believed that the legitimacy of the court in the eyes of America has to be sustained. And for this to be violated, I'm really hoping that this nominee understands her place in history and will recuse herself.
Well, Senator, thanks for being here. Good luck with those hearings. I hope they are less embarrassing in the end than tonight's debate was. We'll see you soon. Senator Cory Booker, everybody. We'll be right back with Meanwhile. Stick around.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.